we've finally made it to the hospital. I'm sure we're going to have a great time here. Okay, so I'm just on a walk with Nora now, who is going to have a great time later and definitely won't have anything bad happen to her.
Alright, these floors have the ICU, the trauma center, and a few surgical suites.
Sounds perfect.
There's a reason we haven't touched this area yet. It was ground zero for the whole city, where they brought the first infected before anyone knew better. It's gonna be overgrown to shit.
Awesome.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be great. We gotta bear in mind that, like Nora said, loads of people who were infected were brought here before they, quote, knew any better. And we've got to bear in mind, this area has never been cleared, so whatever infected are down there have been down there, left to their own devices for almost 25 years at this point. It's not going to be pretty. There's a lot of dead people in here.
God.
One bright side at least, though, is because it's never been cleared, there's also going to be a lot of loot to grab down here. So let's get what we can, because we're probably going to need it. Alright, we're about to go in. This is where they were keeping all of the patients that were sent here.
What the fuck? Okay, this is a lot.
Yeah, this is what I mean. There were so many of them. This guy turned while still strapped to the gurney they were set in. Yeah, this isn't gonna be good. Oh, are you dead? I think you're dead, right? Yeah, I'm gonna watch out for that. If I learned anything from my experiences last episode. Oh! Oi! Oh! No!
Fuck is that? I guess it's down to the surgical suites.
Yeah, I don't think you want to know what's in there.
Surgery. Great. I hear you.
Okay, there are infected here. They're locked in these rooms for now. So I think we're going to be okay, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard at all, by any means. You're still alive. Yeah, they didn't seem to like that.
You need power too.
I'm not sure I want to open that anyway, because I forgot they're infected in there. Yeah, I need to get the power back on anyway, before I can progress. So, on a lighter note before we move on back to the Terror, I found something pretty funny. See, the power is still off down here, and, well, the generator to switch it back on is here, but I haven't done that yet and turned it back on. In theory, the power hasn't actually been turned on down here for almost 25 years at this point. So I have this question. How the hell is this light working for this workbench? Alright, let there be light.
Yes.
Honestly though, I just think it's a wonder that this generator still works after being left alone for so long. That's an achievement in its own right. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh, this isn't good. Stay perfectly still. I say that as I move. You didn't see anything or hear anything. Can these two just split up? I can't pick them off one by one if you do that. You're being really annoying right now, I hope you know that. Okay, so I could have sworn that I still had a machete when I first entered the hospital. So I checked back and looked at the footage, and well, turns out I did have a machete still. If we take a look at this clip featured right at the start of the episode. Okay, so we've finally made it to the hospital. I'm sure we're going to have a great time here. It should be noted that straight after this clip, Abby ended up getting detained by her fellow comrades to be taken back for questioning, because believe it or not, the higher-ups leading the Wolves weren't exactly happy that Abby ended up deserting her duties to go on her own personal crusade to find Owen, when she had her own orders that she was supposed to be doing at this point. Things aren't looking good for Abby at this point, as she ends up getting her weapons confiscated, and she ends up getting handcuffed to a railing inside an elevator, because the boat that's set to take her away has not yet arrived. Luckily for her though, the Wolves decide not to leave any guards to keep an eye on her, because reasons. And besides, Abby couldn't possibly escape, could she? Then Nora comes along and helps Abby escape, because Abby and Nora are friends. So, consequences be damned, I guess. It's at this point that Abby gets her weapons back, but if we take a look at her backpack, take a look what's mysteriously missing. Then compare back to this clip again, where you can clearly see that the machete is still there. I don't know, man. Kinda smells like... Nah, I got nothing. Anyways, enough ranting about a missing machete. Let's get back to the episode, shall we? And watch me try to be clever. Emphasis on try. Open the door! For goodness sake. That wasn't what was supposed to be the plan. That wasn't the plan. I was supposed to hit the guy and feed him to the clicker. For God's sake, this is stupid. I shouldn't be dying here, man. I shouldn't be. I've had enough of this. I don't know where my machete is. I did have a machete. That was way harder than it needed to be. Oh, how are you still alive? I killed you before! I killed you before! Why are you alive again? Mate, this game is trying its best to kill me through BS, I swear. Like, I was literally in here. It was at this point where I tried to kill a Kilika the first time, and that body was clearly seen right there. Can we get an instant replay on those two, on the clip of me killing this thing before, and then its dead body being on the ground? You're still alive. Uh-oh, this isn't good.
Stop doing that.
Yeah. I'm not wasting any more bullets. I was just dealing with that guy, so I don't have any loose ends. I'm gonna go get some loot now. Hello.
Jesus.
Yeah. This wasn't like this before. Yeah. Whatever was in there was big, strong,
The fuck did this?
and pissed. Like, it's literally...
Don't panic. Get the shit and get out of here.
Like, look what it's done to that door. It's just smashed it inward. Or outward, like it was nothing. I don't like this, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to what's coming up next. Anyway. There's the ambulance. Now we're looking for... Oh!
That's good. Feel me now.
Alright then. Here we go.
Yes. Thank God. Get ready to celebrate.
Yeah, this isn't good. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Oh, now is not the time to get lost. Oh God. I don't remember where to go. Alright. Hi, friends. Right.
Fuck, am I gonna kill you?
With difficulty. I should have switched the weapon beforehand. I'm definitely gonna die, just letting you know that now. Yep. Oops. No! I was right there. I was right about to kill it. I was right about to kill it. It would have been really nice to have killed that thing in one go, but unfortunately, I'm too bad at this game for that. Let's try again, shall we?
Yeah! You like that? I'm not dying here.
Maybe you will, Abby. Maybe you won't. It all depends on the quality of me as a player. See, look, I told you. I was literally right there. I was literally right there.
Good riddance. There's gotta be a way out of here.
I was so close, man. I'm disappointed in myself. But at least this abomination is dead. Yeah, this is what 25 years of cordyceps will do to something. All these infected shoved down here together, pressed together, and they morph together into this horrible thing. I've got to keep my eyes open though. There's that little piece still running around somewhere.
A few moments later.
Holy shit. Still alive.
Not really, Abby. It's not like I just said that or anything. Okay, so before we move on, there is one thing I'd like to talk about, and that is the TV adaptation of The Last of Us. Reason being, because, well, as of this video, the second season is still currently being recorded and has not yet been released to the public. And I just wonder how the hell they're going to do this scene with the Rat King. Mainly because in the show, just the normal types of infected, like runners, were depicted as being way more powerful and way more threatening in the show than they were in the game, at least in my opinion. To the point that people seem to rather just avoid them, if possible, wherever they can, rather than fight them. And then they're going to have to somehow work in Abby fighting this monstrosity. I don't know, man. I think it'll just be fun to look back at this episode at some point to see, well, if this statement ages well or poorly. Will they do this scene justice, or will they mess it up? Only time will tell. Oi!
Great.
Oh, stupid thing. Anyway, we've now got to kill this thing before we can get out of here. How great. This thing is great at doing jump scares. It's going to do another one in a minute. I'm just going to tell you now. I'm just going to crawl through here and it's going to pop out. Such an annoying thing to fight. Why did I still jump at that? I still jumped at that, for goodness sake. I knew it was coming. Die. 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 Just die. I broke the top of it off.
That's that. Oh, fuck this place.
Okay, so some will say, oh my gosh, you just wasted all your shotgun shells on that. And yeah, that might not seem good at first glance, but to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna need them much after this point. Well, hopefully not at least. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Okay, so good news. I won't be completely shellless. I have managed to find 2 shells. So at least I won't be completely defenseless if something gets too close for comfort.